This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. You have the thinking class. We're live today. We're going in. Music in the background. It is Friday. Let's get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's get the likes up inside of here. We're going to talk about the game that doesn't work on the inside. So get the likes up. Let's get it started today. You see, I got my pink salmon on today. Let's get it rolling. Shout out to those in the chat room. Yesterday we talked, I didn't get to tell my story about the Red Bull. So you got to listen to the end to hear the story about the Red Bull that happened to me last weekend. You got to listen to the end to hear the story about the Red Bull. I didn't get to tell it what happened to me, but you got to hear the story. So today we're still talking about the game doesn't work on the inside. Let me drop this music. The game doesn't work on the inside. Shout out to you. What's going on, William? Good to see you, brother. Let's get it going today. Let's take the gloves off. Let's get it going. Make sure you like, comment on the video. I got to put something up. I forgot to put up. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on? It's Jerkin Chicken Friday. That's right. What's going on? Thank you so much, China White. Appreciate you. Jerk Chicken Friday. That is right. You get that jerk chicken in there. Throw some money into the super chat and the cash app to make this happen. So today we're talking about the game. The game doesn't work on the inside. So we're going to take the gloves off like we did yesterday, but I'm going to really knuckle it up. Shout out to you, Jonathan W. Let's get it going. So we sort of broke it down. Then when I define game, I define game as simply a strategy, moving from one space to the next space, A to B. The other side of it is this. Game is understanding female and male nature. That's all simply what game is. Everybody can define it all multiple kind of ways, street ways, whatever the case may be. But true game is when you understand male and female nature and how they move. So today we're going to go into that. And we understand that game doesn't work on the inside. What do I mean game doesn't work on the inside? That means you're going through. So game doesn't work if you just in your four walls living with your mama, or you living by yourself and you never go out and interact with real people. I know we had a little virus, we had the beer virus and everything like that, but you need to go out and talk to real people, talk to real men, talk to real women. You need to go out there and touch and realize and get out there and move. We got too many men, especially you men. You got more game from the Himalayas back down to the valley low, but you cannot get out there and talk to a woman and say hello. You don't got no kind of game. And what I mean by game, you have no kind of verbal skills. You don't even know how to relate to her. But yet on the line, everybody got game. Everybody got a lot to say. They can make a whole bunch of commentary in your under your videos. Or they can put the fire signs. But I want to see, what are you doing this summer to live your life? If I was to show you what I got on under here, I got my shorts on because I'm about to go kayaking right after I leave this show. I'm going to live my life. Either you're going to settle and cry about it. You don't want me to see, William, they don't want me to put this up. I'm going to have to put it up. I'm going to have to put it up because I think a lot of these men are like this. A lot of these men. Bunch of crybabies, always complaining about women, always crying about women. What's going on, Wade? Always crying about women. No. You can't be crying about women. You got to be like, wait a minute. I done heard enough things online. I've been on the thinking class. I got to figure out, what do I need to do? Let me go and say, hey, you look nice, or you look cool, whatever. Stop worrying. Stop. Let me tell you the biggest thing. William, John the W. William, I'm going to have to tell the biggest thing. Let me say this. One of the biggest things would stop men from going out to interacting with women, and I'm talking about the game doesn't work on the inside, is because they're so afraid of being called a simp on whatever they do. So you trying to be proper and prime in all that you do. So you look player-like, or you look like a pimp, or you look like a Mac, but you're so concerned of looking like a simp. Thank you, Sigma. You all in your head. Stop worrying if you look like a simp and actually go out there and pimp And I don't mean pimp literally, but go out there and interact with a woman. Interact, being you interact with a woman, and a woman, you go talk to a guy. We got too many men who are lost in their head. And I'm not talking about their lower head. I'm talking about their top head. They got all these what ifs in their head and not doing a thing. You too concerned about being a simp because they have paralyzed you with everything that you do. If you compliment a girl, that's being a simp. If you say this, do this, you're being a simp. You so paralyzed that you don't even talk to a girl. So you might as well go get you some Jergens and finish yourself off. And it's a shame. Do you understand what happens? Don't you know that women can feel your energy, that you being a sucker, that you in your head, that you concerned because you're not exuding confidence? Don't you think women can pick up on that? They know that you're not exuding confidence. They know that you're a little afraid. You concerned of being a sin. You don't want to open the door because somebody told you on YouTube that ain't you doing that and you're not being a man if you open the door for a woman. Who told you that? Who's fooled you? Who's bamboozled you to think that you just being a doggone man is being a simp? We have so marginalized what simp is and what a pimp is, what a player is and what a Mac is, that now you don't want to do anything. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, because you know you got to be careful, because some of y'all might be going, y'all might be doing this. The problem is you didn't deal with this. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And another reason why is because some of y'all are sitting around in your room because this is all you want to do is play with the kitty cat instead of live. I'm telling you, the game does not work just you being in your four walls. It works when you get out there and live and be a man. I'm not talking something I ain't gonna do. I am going kayaking. And I am not going by myself. So we can politic, we can reason, we can do stats, we can do figures, we can do black demographic, we can do white demographic, we can do all that. It means nothing if you do not get your assets off of your assets and actually do something out in these streets. Some of y'all are paralyzed by the numbers and what everyone is saying and what everybody's thinking, and you don't do anything. If you just say hello to them, hey, I like your shoes. Some of y'all are so scared. I'm gonna say this. Some of y'all are so scared you can't even compliment another man because you think you're gonna be homophobic because of it. I know these YouTube streets got y'all in fear, baby. Got y'all in fear. You can't even compliment another man. Hey, I like those shoes, man. Hey, I like that suit. I like what you got on. You think fear, oh, wait a minute. They gonna think I'm a homosexual. They gonna think I'm like, no. Don't get paralyzed by other people's opinion. As my grandfather used to say, my spiritual grandfather, other people's opinion is none of my damn business. Other people's opinion is none of my damn business. You need to get out there and work the game that you do know. You need to go out there and relate to people. Game is not just predicated to dealing with what? Men and women interaction. This is in business and whatever you do. Some of y'all so afraid to step out there to do something that I don't know what you're gonna do. You might as well you need to get some stock in Jergens, because that's what you about to do. And some of you women so afraid to go out there because all men are dogs. They ain't got nothing together. Guess what happens? They might as well get stock in the rolls. It's the same. I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you guys get off of these YouTube streets and do something. Their perspective of you is none of your business, right? I attempt to engage in a conversation with a new person every day. Social skills are essential. That's right, because it's called soft skills. What happens is the internet has forced us to not have soft skills. We don't know how to interact with each other. I'll tell a dude, man, I like those shoes, bro. It's how you say it. Let me say that again. Let me say that again for all you guys in here who got a problem with complimenting another man. Is how you complimenting it. If you saying it another way, that's on you. I'm giving you an example how to, hey man, I like those shoes. Hey, I like that suit. Hey, those nice frames, man. Where you get them from? It's all in how you say it. That's the other thing. You can't do that when you stuck behind the computer or you on your phone and you miss out on life. Life will pass you by and say, where were you at? Next on you 30, 40, 50, 60 years old. And then you're on your deathbed. You wish you had did more because you got afraid and you didn't have the soft skills that you needed to get out there and interact with real people. Don't think I'm talking to the, now if you saying now fear soul, now fear soul. Now, fear soul, I'm gonna get you, man. I'm gonna get you at that one. Is a way to say that. Now, say it, brother. Now, that's a good one right there. Now, if a man have on something that smells good, it's a way to say that to a man. You're gonna be like, oh man, you smell good. No. No. Don't y'all
execute Order 66.
Don't you go out there and tell him, man, oh, you know, brother, you smell good. No, bro, what kind of cologne you got on, man? That's fire. Different. I'm not saying you said that, Fear Soul. I know you personally. I know you ain't gonna say that. It's all in how you say it. Yeah, you don't be like, yo, man, that cologne is, ooh, wow. Ooh, that's nice. If you doing that, something is wrong. All right, that's on you do what you want to do. But I'm telling you right now, it's because you were never around enough men to know how to compliment another man. How to say, hey man, I like that cologne. Where you get it from? Oh man, get this right here. Promise you. Too many of you men are stuck on these YouTube streets, scavenging for game. Who gonna give me more game? Who gonna show me this? How I'm gonna do this? How do I get her number? What do I need to do? That you're not doing the work. You're not out there touching and interacting with real people. And so what happens is you have a form of, it's in the Bible, it says you have a form of godliness, but denying the power of. That means you have a form of the game, but you don't have the power of the game. Y'all better catch that's bars right there. You have a form of the game, but you don't have the power of the game. Put that in the chat room. You have the form of the game, but you don't have the power of the game. Straight from the Bible. You have a form of godliness, but you don't have the power of godliness. Or you don't have the form of the game, but you don't have the power of the game. And a lot of men got a form of the game, but they don't got the power of the game. The power of the game is results, and you see people responding to what you say. So we got a lot of YouTubers who jack other YouTubers. They got the form of the game, but they don't have the power of the game. You want to know the power of the game? Show me your life. Not something you contrive. Not some woman that you bought, you paid to be a model on your thing. Show me your real game. Too many men got a form of the game, but they don't have the power of the game. I see him. I don't say nothing. I'm real laid back. You know, LDA dressed nice, try to smell good, whatever. But they got a form of the game, but they don't got the power of the game. That's why it's so weak. That's why they don't have the results that they have. And that's why the woman don't fall under your authority and submit to you. Monica Cooper in there. I love being approached by a man just being himself. Don't shortchange yourself. Thank you, Monica. Too many men got a form of the game, but they don't have the power of the game. And since they don't have the power of the game, a woman can know it. Let me just go there. Since you only have a form of the game, she can poke holes in it because you don't have no power. And most of all, since you have no power, she can't submit. And most of all, she ain't getting wet. Let me say that again. She is not getting excited. She is not moving side to side. She's not crossing her legs because all you got is a form of the game and you don't have the power of the game. Women love power. Power. Not what you think you're doing. They like power. Women submit to power. People submit to power. So you can have all the game from the Himalayas, from Jack Sprat, from Bishop Don Juan to Dollar Bill to Kenny Red to whatever. But if you do not have the power of it, you are just a talking head, Raggedy Ann dude just with no game. I'm trying to tell you how it really is. Don't have nothing. And women know it. Don't see this the thing. So you want to come up here and get some game from different people so you can try to fool women. Women ain't no fool. Women are not fools. Don't think that they've been doing this since they were 9 years old. Understanding how things work, and you figuring out at 17 to 27, 30 years old how the game work. She know if you got the power. She know if you got the real thing. I don't know why I don't understand why y'all try to do it. Y'all miss it. It gotta be in you. That's why I'm saying, and the only way you can know that you have the power known and power not exercised is two different things. You can know you got the power of the game, but if you never exercise your power, you are just have power. Too many dudes got the game, they got the power, but they never exercise. It's like having lights in your house. You call the utility company, say, hey, turn the lights on my house because I want to, pay the lights. But if you never turn on your lights, how do you know you got the power? If you never turn on your lights, how do you know you got the power? That's why I'm telling you, get out there and see what game that you do have. What power do you really have? Because I'm telling you, women can tell. See, most people ain't going to tell you this. They're going to give you that crack. They're going to give you that crack cocaine game and try to get you hooked. And then break it down. I'm telling too much. Break it down and put some soap in there, and they think you think it's the crack, but it's really soap, and you hooked on some soap. Telling you. Please understand that. I'm imploring every man, get out there, do something. Stop being on these YouTube streets and fire sign and everything, and that's cool, that's good, and that. Do something. Show your work. Shout out to Kevin Samuels, may he rest in peace. Too many of these dudes are weak. They don't have the game that they say they do. Therefore, they wonder. See, let me say this. I see Blue's going on Black Pearl. Let me say this. You don't have to worry about a woman submitting to you and debating about whether she submit to this type of man, she submit to that type of man, you don't have to debate about submitting if you have the game and you have the power of the game. She's automatically going to fall in line. It is not even a discussion. It just is what it is. Baby, we going this way. Be here at this time. Hey, we're going that way. What's going on, Alfie? That's what I'm talking about. You don't have to, you having 5-hour debates about submission, whether she gonna submit or whether she not gonna submit. What's going on, Yahoo? She gonna submit. I don't know. She debating what you're gonna submit. When women see power, they submit to power. I wish I can get an amen corner in the back, but I can't give the amen. They know it. See, so y'all so focused on the little things and not missing the big things. What's going on, cuz? Yeah, my cousin right here, Marcus, was in the streets. Just not the street, but the streets. He was about that life. So y'all think, oh, LDA he just went in church and also he was just serving God. No, I had this in my family. That's my cousin. That's my big cousin. He was about that life, and it was in our family. If I were to tell the story, so why you think I just came and just did this to do this, I just happened to activate what was in my family. But my cousin Marcus back in the 80s was running it. So please understand, you don't got to worry about a woman submitting to you in your power as a man. Debating, having 5-hour lives, and women debating with men about submission. Who needs to debate? Who needs to debate? Who's she gonna submit on? That's not even discussion when you in your full power. When the game is in you and you exercise it and you turn on the power. Shout out to Monica Cooper. Yes, you turn on the power. We got too many of these weak men who want to debate. You debating about whether she submit. I don't know. If then you want to use the Bible, baby, how you gonna use the Bible to get the woman submit? You're using the Bible the wrong way. You're using it like a female. I'm going to say it too. You're using like a female because you're trying to manipulate the woman to submit to you instead of being in the power so that she can submit to you. I know that's too much today. Trying to use the Bible. You know what the Bible said in Ephesians, the woman says submit to you. And stop trying to do that. Stop trying to use the Bible as a manipulation tool to try to trick women into submitting to you. Get your game tight, get some power. Women have no problem submitting to you. It ain't even a discussion. It's just, hey, this is what we're doing. What happens is we have, oh my God, we have a lot of men who have been weak. And so they want to now start using the Bible to try to control women. Get out of here. Thanks, John, tell me, if you have to ask for submission, you already lost. Bing bong, bing bong. You got to already ask for it. You already lost. Before a woman trusts and submit to your power, you must have firm belief in your own power. Bars, y'all going in now. She will start with you, when you have power. I'm telling you, y'all missing out. All these, I see this stuff online. I'm like, you got to be kidding. Debates about submission? Get out of here with that. And most of these women saying, I ain't going to submit to that man. I ain't going to do nothing is all cap. That's all for the social media. Behind closed doors, she is climbing the wall. Yes, daddy. Yes, daddy. Whatever you want me to do, daddy. Don't believe that hype. They are capping because they're doing it for the sisterhood. I know what I'm talking about. Thank you, Monica. We respond to true, authentic, masculine power. Come on. So all these women, I ain't going to submit to no man like that. I ain't going to submit. He made record McDonald's. I ain't going to submit to that. It's all cap. That man came in and said, hey, this is what we doing. This is where we going. Okay, daddy. What you want me to do, daddy? I'm right there, daddy. Here's your shoes, daddy. Trust me. All that is cap. Cap, cap, cap. They are lying to you. You know why they're doing that? They're trying to protect themselves so they don't get the wrong man and lead them down the wrong way. So they'll say they wouldn't submit to just any man. But believe me, behind closed doors, and I'm not talking out the side of my neck. I'm talking about what I know. Receipts. Talk, daddy, what do you want me to do for you, daddy? I got your water for you, daddy. I don't care how many degrees they got. That's all cap. I don't care how many. I got a degree from St. John University. They got a degree from Harvard. I don't care if they got their own business. At the end of the day, that woman wants to be dominated by a masculine man. Do anything. So y'all don't see what happens is most of you guys be like, oh my God, these women say they want to submit. Oh my God. Oh my God, these women want to submit to us. We're going to do a live about it. We're going to do a live about it. Oh my God. Oh my God. These women, they ain't even believe in the Bible. They don't even believe in the Quran. They ain't listening to me. Straight punks. As Flavor Flav said, don't believe the hype. That's all hype. They will submit. Trust me, they do it every day. They submit at the stop sign. They submit to their boss. They submit to the police officer. They submit to whoever they need to submit to. Even our famous hyenas. Y'all may not like it. Even the hyenas submit. Even the hyenas submit. Don't believe all that stuff like that. Let a group of lions or lioness show up onto the scene of a carcass of an animal. Don't you know if them lions show up, guess what's going to happen? The hyenas they're going to laugh and do all that stuff, but they're going to submit because they knew they'd get their butt tore up. They're going to be the next carcass that's going to be eaten. So don't you believe this hype in this social media. It is all it is capped. They will submit. Thank you, John the Devil. They submit to social media. So that's the thing. You think these women are running around like these some Tarzan and Jane out of here. They don't believe that hype. They submit when it's time to get them food stamps. They make sure that paperwork together to get them food stamps. Don't think these women don't submit. What happens is they haven't experienced the power of a masculine man. Tell them, hey, you need to get that. And if you don't listen, you need to go. Let me tell you this. Once you tell a woman, oh, that's it, I ain't dealing with you, some going to click on the side of her like, wait a minute, I better get my assets together. I messed up on a good man. And wait a minute, let me get myself together. Or what they're going to do, they're going to eat up on their own emotions. It's going to eat them up. And guess what's going to happen? They're going to have to live in the place of regret. So don't believe this cap on social media that these women won't submit. These women will submit. But that's why I'm telling you, men, go out there and get some power. Not get some power. Power is never given. It is taken. Let me say that again. Power is never given. It is taken. It is taken. That's why I'm telling you, get out there and live your life. Come on, Monica. You already know, Monica. Yes, the power of a masculine man. That's the other thing. You want everybody to give you the game when the game is supposed to be taken. Power is given. It is not given, it's taken. Shout out to you. Shana White brought me here. Big sister always giving good looks. Time to get out and ball. Yeah, that's right. Telling you, I'm tired of these chumps, these punks on these YouTube streets and off these streets. Don't do nothing. More talk. They can talk you up a tree, but can't get you back down. I promise you. Power is not given. It is taken. Some of you have not taken your power back because you gave it to the last girl that you was dealing with who did you wrong. That might have been a hyena, and therefore your balls got cut off, and now you don't know what to do. So you never forgave her, and you never let go. So you stuck in the middle, wondering what direction I need to go. Get your power back. I'm talking to you, man. Get your power back. Step into who you are. Stop all this belly aching. Stop listening to streams complaining about women and about their behavior. We know that there's some bad behavior out there. Don't get me wrong. As well as some bad behavior from some of you jokers too, some of you men. Stop complaining about it, because think about it. If you only complain about it, this goes into my manifestation stuff. If you complaining, all you're going to do is produce what you've been complaining about. If all you're doing is complaining, all you're going to do is produce what you've been complaining about. So stop complaining. If I hear another man over here on these YouTubes complaining, I don't know. I want to slap the taste out of them. It make no sense. Do you think whenever you focus on what continue to manifest itself in your life? Come on. Do you think a woman wants to be with a man who's complaining, baby, I can't get this right. My car ain't doing this. My money, this and this. She don't got no time to complain because you wearing the Pampers now. She don't got no time to complain because you got the Pampers on. She got you walking around with the Pampers. We got to give you some Huggies or some Depends. You got to give you some Pampers and Huggies because you complaining so much. And then listen to other men complain about women and what they ain't and what they can't do. You ain't fooling nobody. And you sure ain't attractive to a woman that you really want to be with. Stop that complaining before I slap the taste out of you. Got on my red, I'm getting up, got me all sweaty up in here talking like this today. But I have to say it. I'm tired of it. It's time to step up. The game doesn't work on the inside. It works when you get out there and you work it. I don't care how many techniques you got. You need to do something. Second of all, most of all, you need to work on yourself. Why would a woman follow you if you can't lead yourself out of a paper bag? Work on your leadership skills. Work on your appearance. Work on whatever you need to do. Make sure you groom. Make sure you got your clothes together. Make sure you smell good. You ain't doing it for her. You doing it for yourself. How can she love you when you don't love your own self? I cram to understand this. How can she really love you when you don't love yourself? And you're trying to make her love you. And what happens is you trying to turn this into idolatry. How can she really love you, brother, when you don't love yourself? I'm just trying to understand that. Please let me know. I cram to understand. How can she really love you? And what happens is whether you want to admit it, men, you want to be loved, but you don't love yourself. You got to love the good, the bad, the ugly about you, the areas that you need to work on. You got to begin to love yourself. But prior to me getting on this show, if I can get an amen, I looked in the mirror and looked at myself and danced around. I was saying to myself, I love me some LDA. If you can't be with yourself, then who can be with? Come on. And none of y'all, where does Super Chat, Cash App, none? Y'all ain't did nothing. No Cash Apps, no Super Chat. Where the love? Come on. I'm giving some fire game you ain't heard nowhere. I'm telling you, you got to love yourself. This will eliminate the women when you love yourself properly. This would eliminate the women who don't love themselves properly out of your life. When you love yourself properly, it begins to eliminate the women, talking to you men, and you can reverse it, out of your life. When you begin to love yourself, love who you are, love your eyes, your ears, your nose, your lips, everything about you, your imperfections, your corks and your screws, everything about you. It eliminates anyone else. You not trying to make somebody love something about you that you don't love about yourself. She can't show up. Well, Cash App, somebody. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you, Wade. I appreciate that. Shout out to Wade, dropping out right there. Thank you. You know it's a jerk chicken. Thank you so much. There we go. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Thank you for the $1.99. I promise you, get off the sideline. Get yourself in the game. Stop saying, oh, I want to be like you. You see, this is what a lot of you guys do. You go stand in line to get the Michael Jordan shoes, but you never go practice like Michael Jordan. You stand in line and wait to get the new Michael Jordan shoes or whatever for 5 hours, but you don't want to practice like Michael Jordan and get the results like Michael Jordan. Shout out there. Shout out to Keenan. Appreciate that for that four. Appreciate that. I don't know why it's not coming through, but yeah, okay. China White brought me here. Appreciate that. Good to see you, Sincere. Good to see you, Naya. So how you so in line to be that way, but you don't want to put in the work? This goes for men and women. If you love yourself 100%, then you by default, you're developing and discernment. Yes, that's why I'm telling you, get out there. We got more men that will stand in line for 5 hours for Michael Jordan shoes instead of putting the work to be Michael Jordan. Get your own shoes. You rather wear another man's brand than to have your own brand and other people wear your brand. I cram to understand these clowns. Straight clowns. And don't let me say this. Don't you think women notice that? Don't you think she wants to wear your shirt and not Michael Jordan's shirt? I'm just trying to understand these. I'm just trying to understand. I cram to understand that. They don't want to get out here and do the work, but they want to complain about women. And the same thing goes for women. Don't you talking about, oh, they talking about me, this and this and that. When are you? I don't see you walking nowhere. I don't see you at the gym. I don't see you. All I see you at the brunch, at the brunch Sunday, then brunch, then brunch, and then brunch again. And you wonder why you 600 pounds. You got to put in the work too. I don't see you learning how to interact and talk to a man. You got to put in the work too, sister. Some of y'all are so rough and tough. Y'all chew on nails and spit out bricks. Some of y'all are so tough. You chew on nails and spit out bricks. Ain't no man want to deal with that. You ain't feminine. You talking about they ain't no good man around here. They don't know what they got. Ain't nobody want to deal with your rough leg looking self. You ain't shaved, got a mustache growing in, weave crooked. If you're gonna wear a weave, at least get it correct. Smelling like an old lady. Smelling like an old lady. Myth balls and mothballs. Makeup looking like a clown. Ain't no man want to deal with that. I don't know why we cram. They need to accept this because this is good. It ain't good. We need to sign you up for the circus. Byron Bailey. Need to sign you up right now. Get your attitude together. Get your hair, weave, whatever you need to get it together. Get it looking like Marshall Warfield. Yeah, like Marshall Warfield. Yeah, they don't know who that is. And then all you can cook is hot dogs. At least learn how to cook breakfast or cook a biscuit or something. But all you know how to do is cook hot dogs. That doesn't define me as a woman. At the end of the day, the man hungry. At the end of the day, the man is hungry. Y'all wonder why you can't get a man? You don't know how to get to his stomach. You don't know how to get to his stomach. You don't know how to get to the man's stomach. And so you trying the man's starving over there and you feeding him hot dogs and hot dogs with gravy on it. Who wants hot dogs with gravy on it? Talking about my granny taught me this recipe when we were struggling in the projects. Ain't nobody want that. Get you some Betty Crocker in your life. Go online and go to Pinterest and get some recipes. Show, hey, I made this. I want you to taste it. Taste it first, though, before you talk about you want him to taste it. Appreciate that, Deliska. Yeah, nobody want that. hair all messed up, looking raggedy, stank, underwear all tore up, bra got a hole in it. Who wants to do you? And this is some good stuff. I don't know how good it is if your underwear your panties got a hole in it and your bra got to look like it need to be thrown away. Get it together. Yeah, I'm the
Execute Order 66.
Tom, y'all, yeah, I'm on one today. I see a female on the panel last night that struck me hard just by her femininity. And I'm not easily impressed with all the sorcery going on. She was such a girly girl, and that did it for me. Do you know when a woman is a girly girl, what happens is activate. Y'all ain't see that. Let me make it one more time.
Execute Order 66.
Activate.
Execute Order 66.
Somehow you just start marching. You don't even know it. You as a man start marching, right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Because she's feminine. Y'all better get it. What's going on? Man, Chan, man, you got to go back and listen to the replay, man. You got to go back and listen to the replay of this. This is too much game. Shouldn't be giving it away. Matter of fact, I ain't giving it away no more. Patreon is about to be activated. Y'all getting too much good game. Got to get it on Patreon. But I promise you, ladies, get yourself together. I've seen some of these ladies debating on Facebook and on Instagram and all these other places. And then when you look at them closely, they in the background, the bed ain't made, in the toys over there, all scrambling around, the kids in the background. Mommy, 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 mommy. Mommy, 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 mommy. Kids ain't even in order. I'm hungry, mommy. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and the kid talking about they're hungry. They butt should have been in bed. Then you walking around with the camera, walking around, and you trying to feed your cat and your dog at the same time. Baby girl, I need your attention when I'm talking to you. Don't talk it about you want this high level man or this traditional man and your house looking like a rat trap. Like the rats just go out there and they just hang out there. Roaches hang out there. Be clean, sisters. Be clean. Y'all know what I'm telling the truth. It always the one that, oh, please don't do. Why you say that, William? It's always the ones with them, thank you, with the bonnets. Them, I call my mother got one she wear when she go to bed. I call that big old African bonnet be on her shoulders. It's always them. They got the most to say and with the most kids and with this and this and that. That big old African bonnet on. I can't stand that bonnet. Snatch it off. But I understand you're trying to keep your hair silky smooth. At least wrap it up, at least. So I ain't got don't come on somebody and talk to the men because I done tore a new one for the men. And I'm getting to the women too. Get out there and be let me say this. My mother was with my father. She represented my father when they went out on the streets and when they were interacting at the grocery store, at the church. She was the physical representation of my dad. And she looked at Torah, and then we were the representation of my what? Of my mother. She said, you got to put some Vaseline on your face, clean your nose, and make sure your hair is combed and your clothes are straightened up. I can't figure this out. These raggedy kids out here. We were a representation of my mother, of how well she took care of my brother and my sister. And me. Hair was combed, and I hated that my hair getting combed. So I had them beady beads in my head. But she was a representation of my father when she went out. Y'all missed this game. Y'all don't want this game. Y'all, I know you're talking traditional. Everything has changed. Everybody trying to get this whole apologetic. We're not trying to offend anybody. The hell with that. Somebody need to be offended. Y'all looking raggedy out here, but you want the best thing in life. Somebody, I seen some post. I don't want to offend nobody. So it's not like that anymore. No, you represent somebody. I tell my sons, when you out there, whatever you doing, you represent LDA. You represent the name Adams. I don't care what you doing. You representing me. Raggedy Ann looking so, Big Bertha looking so. Look at my sister right here. Oh, she sending me something. No, she should know I'm on my show. You represent me when you go out. What's crazy, so many of these, what's so crazy is so many of these are who are good men. Oh, what's so crazy, so many of those get the good men. And that's the craziest thing, because these men don't have no standard. Because all they want to do is do this. All they want to do is this. All they want to do. This all they want to do. This all they want to do. This all the men want to do. All they can care about is this. All they care about. This all they care about right here. You already know what I'm about to put up. You should know what I'm about to put up. That's all they care about. See how that? That's all they care about. That's all they care about. So today, I hope you got something today. Hit the super chat, hit the Cash App. Please understand, this is the last Friday for those free games. Baby, Patreon or whatever else I'm going to do is about to be activated. Activated. Tired of these clowns out here. Are you very welcome, Wade? Telling you, I'm tired of you. You know you're right. I can say you're right. These Raggedy Ann girls be getting the guys. I cram to understand it, because these men don't have standards, and they don't realize that the real problem is some of these guys are looking for their mama and the girl and the woman they look at. I'm giving too much away. They're looking for their mama inside of that woman. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want this. I know you would. I know you would. What's crazy is what you say. I didn't get 40 pounds extra for Ray Ray's bastard. That's why I don't get. I don't know what you're saying, but okay. Yeah, I understand that. Because I'm gonna tell you something. Let me throw this game. This the last free thing. Jubing, if you want me to say it, let me know in the chat if you want me to say this. I'm gonna say this one last thing. I gotta go kayaking. I gotta go. You want me to say this last thing? Let me know in the chat room, Jubing. Let me know in the chat room. I'm gonna say this one thing. And I'm about to leave. I'm about to go. Let me know where most men need. Y'all going in. Most need to start thinking with the big head instead of the small head. Okay, yes, sir. You want me to say it? All right. They want me to say it. I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should say it. Joe Blash, you my enforcer, man. You the enforcer up in here. Joe Blash, you an enforcer. The Dean is in here. We got Fierce Soul in here. We got Wade. We got all the players in here. But let me say this. Some of you men are addicted to the hyenas. You keep wondering why you keep getting rashes and getting bite marks, because you're addicted to the hyenas. You're addicted to those women who treat you like crap. You're addicted to it. You're addicted to hyenas because that's all you know. You were raised by hyenas and you think that's how a man is supposed to be treated. Some of you are addicted to hyenas. But then you come on these social media and complain about them. How dare you complain about what you love secretly, what you screenshot, what you go on Pornhub and look at, what you go on X-Hub and look at, where you go different places and look at. You addicted to the hyenas. But you want to come up here, hey man, that ain't me, man. You addicted to that hyena. You are addicted to it. That's why you can't get enough of watching all this crap on YouTube when they talk about the hyenas, because you don't know what it is to be treated by a good woman. So you're addicted to those hyenas. It turns you on because you've been raised by hyenas and not knowing that you were a lion and you were supposed to rule. And you think it's okay. You think it's funny. And you're trying to get game for a hyena. Do you understand the hyena hierarchy? The man is last and he has a smaller genitalia than the woman. She's always going to F you. Right. Why would you deal with that level of stress? Most men won't even admit that they're addicted. You have to acknowledge the problem before you start. Right. You want me to give you game on how to deal with hyenas. I ain't giving you no game on how to deal with hyenas. I'm talking about dealing with a woman of class. I'm not giving you no game for that. That's the problem. You wonder why the game ain't working? Because I hear them calling the different shows. The game ain't working because you're trying to use game on hyenas. And not knowing it is your secret addiction. I gave too much away today. I know my advisor in the clouds is going to say something. You gave too much away. Come on, Monica. Tell him, Monica, come up higher. We waiting. You keep dealing with the scallywags. You keep dealing with the woman who going to take your money because you're addicted to that kind of behavior. You don't want to admit it, but you want to get game for it. I'm not giving you no game for that. Don't come on my channel with that. If you want some real game for a real woman, this is the real place. If you want to be a real man who get out in the real streets and real life, this is the place. If you want game, how did I get this girl? Dude, she didn't took your money the first time. You want me to give you the game how to get the money, how she can get your money the second time? Because you want to get over on her? Get the hell out of here. It ain't going to happen. Here's game for the hyenas. Lay down and get your trying to get me to solve solutions for the hyenas. I'm not giving you no game for no hyenas over here. Some of these top tier game here remind me of Warren B. Book Pimp God. What your mama should have taught you, right? You want me to give you game for hyenas. That's what most of these guys want to do. You want something from an easy, you want something from low-hanging fruit. I don't know why they got me pushing like this today. You want me to give game for low-hanging fruit because you don't want to be a better man. You don't want to get your sugar honey iced tea together. But you want me to give, come on. You want me to give game for what? For low-hanging fruit. I'm not giving you no game for no low-hanging fruit. This ain't a low-hanging fruit. This ain't a low-hanging fruit conversation or stream. This is the thinking class. We are premier people. Affluent. Check the wording. Exclusive. This ain't for everybody. But if you want game for all the scagglywaggs who want you want that, this ain't the wrong place. This is the wrong place for you. As Monica say, come up higher. Come up higher. The air is different when you come up higher. The game is different when you come up higher. I did a whole thing earlier last year on stratosphere. This is a different stratosphere over here. I ain't giving you no game for no hyenas. I'm giving you game for life. Thinking class is for quality men and women. The thinking class are here. Yes. We built each other up and put in the work. Come on, you're talking right now. That's why you don't see me on a lot of panels. I have a lot of people over because I'm not dealing with that kind of stuff. Dude, can you see the way I'm dressed? Do you see the way I'm dressed, how I'm carrying myself? You think hyenas will appreciate that? Different. You got on pink. Why you got on salmon? Why you got on mauve? Why you got the little red hanky? Why you got the red hat and this and this and that? They have everything to say, but they ain't got no man. And for those hyena men, oh, he think he all that, this and this and this and that, but they still chasing after hyena women. So I know what I'm talking about, but I got to get going. The kayak is calling. This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. This is the thinking class. Thinking class. Evo Weberg, you got to go back and listen to this, man. Shout out to you, brother. This ain't for it. Thank you. This class ain't for everybody. You got to be you. This ain't Gerber's one. This ain't Formula One. This ain't no Similac. This is steak right here. Steak. Cooked up fresh. And baby boy and baby girl, I'm telling you now, you can stay over there watching all the other people talk about hyena. We're going to talk about real men and real women. Thank you. This is why I only tune in here post Kevin Samuels. Wow. Wow and wow. That's a great compliment. That's a great compliment. Shout out to Kev. May he rest in peace. Oh, let me give you the Red Bull story, and I got to go. Got enough time? We got a little bit of time, right? Yeah. Let me get a Red Bull story. Y'all need to watch this because I'm only about health. Last week, I went to go hang out with the crew, and I had a Red Bull. Gospel of accountability, yep. Had a Red Bull, and I was drinking the Red Bull. I was moving and grooving, talking to everybody. I drank the Red Bull. I was feeling fine. I was, had my brim on. I was flyer than who flyer can be. I was fresh to death, fresh, clean, inside and out. Took a shower 2 times during the day. I just want to make sure y'all get that. Hint, hint. And then I took the Red Bull and I went to go hang out. And then I didn't get home until about 2 o'clock. The next day, I went to go hang out again. And I went to go get some ice cream. I went to go get something to eat. Then I went to go hang out with this hotel party. And then I said, let me go get some ice cream. And I went back. Then I got a call and said, hey, we hanging out in the flats. I went, okay, cool. And I got another Red Bull. That was Saturday. I got that second Red Bull. And I said, man, all right, cool. I was up. Next thing I can go to bed to 3 o'clock in the morning. I was up like I was busy. I was gone. I took that a second Red Bull that Sunday, coming into Sunday morning. I was gone. I was like, what? Come on. I was gone. I was like, yeah. Took that second Red Bull. Oh, hey. I was on that second Red Bull Sunday morning, and then something happened. Something happened on that second Red Bull. I went to my church, that 10 o'clock service, 10 to 11. I sat there, praise the Lord, hallelujah. I said, well, my cousin's speaking. Let me go hear my cousin speak around the corner at another church. So I'm sitting there with my jumpsuit on, chilling like a villain because I didn't wear a suit. And next thing you know, my heart started going. I said, something's wrong. I said, maybe it's just because I'm excited. My cousin's speaking. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah, baby Jesus. So I chilled at home. I ordered some food from Angie's Kitchen. Anybody know where Angie Kitchen in Cleveland? I got some food from Angie's Kitchen. Got me some meatloaf, macaroni cheese, and some yams. I got that. I sat on the couch and I meditated and relaxed. But I noticed my heart started. I said, something's wrong. I said, maybe I'm just need to relax. Or maybe I'm just excited about the next week or whatever. So I said, something is going on. What happened is because I took those 2 Red Bulls back to back, my heart I had a heart palpitation. My heart went out of rhythm. Yeah, jerk chicken. Y'all better get some chicken. Yeah, I didn't get no jerk chicken last week, but I got some Red Bull and it messed me up. Y'all watch what you digest. I had to go that Monday because I slept. I tried to go to sleep Sunday night, and I can hear my heartbeat through my chest, and it was out of rhythm. I got up that Monday morning and went to the walk-in clinic. Y'all got to check me out because I make sure my health is up, pristine. I make sure my blood pressure, because I have no blood problems. Thank you, Lord Jesus. I make sure that everything is good. They say, you're fine, Mr. Adams, but we do hear irregular, your heart do a little irregular. What was going on? And it hit me. I had those what? Red Bulls. Please, please, please. If Red Bull is listening, I don't care what you're listening. They were trying to get me to get my wings. Red Bull were trying to make me get my wings, and this would have been the last of the LDA show and the thinking class. I'm not trying to get my wings. I got too much to do. I got to see my grandkids' kids. Be careful. Be careful. Don't get your wing. If you're going to do that, find a natural alternative if you need to do that. But Red Bull were trying to get me to get my wings, and I wasn't up for that. Yeah. It's dangerous, man. I heard my heart beating while I was asleep. It was beating. I said, something wrong. I got to take care of this. So that's my Red Bull story, but I'm about to go kayaking. If you're on my Instagram and on my Facebook, you'll see me out there kayaking. I don't talk about it. I be about it. This is Lawrence D. Adams, and we are out of here. Let me get this up here. Where's that screensaver? This pretty lady. Peace and hair grease.